When was the last time you checked with yourself before you checked an outside source? Before Google, before a system, before someone else's opinion? Why do you think we do that?
Let the black nation rise. Then let the black nation
Do
rise.
we really believe others know us better than we know ourselves? Or that they could protect us better than we could protect ourselves? Most of us were taught how to survive, and survival changes the way you think. From childhood, there was always someone telling us what not to do. Don't go there. Don't say that. Don't try that. Don't trust your feelings. Most of it came from fear. People trying to protect us. But over time, you start listening to everyone else before you listen to yourself. And slowly, the person you naturally were starts to disappear. Not because you were wrong, because you were being conditioned. Survival didn't just show up out of nowhere, it was forced. For generations, black people had to learn how to move in a racist system. You couldn't speak freely, you couldn't go where you wanted, you couldn't trust authority to protect you, you couldn't even trust that telling the truth would keep you safe. So our behavior changed. Quiet became respectful, obedience became good, fear became wisdom, overworking became strength. But all of that was survival, not freedom. And truth be told, many of those same rules now hurt us more than they help us. A lot of the things we accept as normal today came from adapting to oppression, not because we liked them, but because we had to. Survival saved our ancestors, but it's keeping us suppressed. Once survival trained us to look outside of ourselves for safety, systems stepped in and became authority over our lives. And a lot of the time, these systems don't actually heal us, protect us, or uplift us. They manage us. Let's start with what we're putting in our bodies. Our body is a temple, yet a lot of the food we're surrounded by is making us sick. The ultra processed foods, the sugar filled drinks, the fake ingredients, even the plastics we eat and drink out of daily. When you think about a lot of the medication we're given, it doesn't even heal the root problem, it just suppresses symptoms. It's like putting a band aid on something that needs real care. And over time, we wonder why our bodies feel tired, inflamed, anxious, and just overall off. Beautiful, sweet soul, when I look into your eyes, I can see the world as a whole. A world full of beauty and grace that I've never noticed before. Just say that you love me. This is for you. We're being fed. When we look at the education system, they get to decide what's being taught and what's being erased. Our history gets rewritten, important parts get removed, and Black history gets treated like a side topic instead of what it really is. American history. When you don't know who you are, you don't know what you're capable of. And that's not accidental. And a brief mention of how they use the media as well as social media to portray us in a certain light. And so either you are rewarded for embodying this behavior or you're turning against your own people for acting this way. In reality, they don't understand who we are at core. And let's get into these doctors and the healthcare. So many of us go in knowing something is wrong and get told nothing is wrong. Our pain gets minimized, our symptoms get ignored, and we get misdiagnosed, especially Black women and Black people overall. A lot of these systems were never built with our bodies in mind, and instead of real healing, we get prescriptions. Not to fix the problem, to manage it. Western medicine focuses on symptoms, not root causes. Yet we are told our traditions of self-healing isn't reliable. A hot tonic never did me wrong. Then there's work. We are taught to overwork ourselves just to survive. Our skills are worth more than we're paid. Our time is worth more than we're given.
Oh, yeah. You said they was in a nice, safe place, but bling, bling. God damn. They sweet. You know what? Let me go and get
When
my
you're
key from my
exhausted all the
sister, you
time,
know what I'm
you
saying?
don't have energy to heal. You don't have time to grow food. You don't have time to learn. You don't have time to really connect with your kids. So the cycle keeps going. Not because parents don't care, because they're in survival mode too. If we had more control over our time, over what we ate, over how we lived, our bodies will feel better. Our stress will go down. Our relationships would improve. These systems don't just run our lives, they keep us too tired to change them and too disconnected to trust ourselves again. So now the work isn't just noticing the systems, the work is getting back in touch with ourselves, getting back in touch with who we truly are underneath the conditioning, and learning how to listen to ourselves again before listening to any outside sources. Hi guys, I'm Sha'Kyria, self-taught artist and author of Just Say That You Love Me.